How I got a 800 plus credit score starting from 550 or maybe even less than that. I'm not really sure, but it was around a 500 ish. It could have been 600, but it was really, 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 really bad. And now I got it up to like 800 something, which is kind of crazy. Last time I checked, it was 830 something. I don't know. Yeah, it was something like that. It's pretty crazy. 800. It's in the high 800s, and I really got it from starting off in college. So that's when I first started building credit, right? So 18, 19 years old, I go to the bank. I'm like, oh, I want to open a credit card. They're like, nope, not today, not for you. They're like, your credit is not good. But what you can do is open a secured credit card. Okay, so what a secured credit card is basically you give them money, okay, and then you're gonna use your credit card as you would, right? But it's secured by the money that you already put in. So in case you don't pay it, they already have the money that you put in there, right? It's kind of like borrowing against your own money, basically, and you're using your money as the collateral. It's kind of crazy, but basically that's the first account I had to set up, right? It was at a bank called SEFCU, SEFCU, and I started that card up. It was like I think it was like maybe they gave me maybe like $2,000 or I don't remember, a few $100. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I gave them the money. I started using it like a regular card, like for my normal expenses that I normally would use anyway, like groceries, right? Maybe school supplies like textbooks and stuff like that. I would put all those expenses on that card, okay? And after, I'd pay it off right away, right? So that's how you slowly build up the credit right off the bat. Okay, so from the 500, that alone, just doing that for maybe, I wouldn't even say a year, maybe a few months, half a year, right? That got my credit score up to like 650 ish, right? From there, you can open up a regular credit card. So I think around 670, I'd say around like 660, 670 ish, right? I applied for another credit card, okay? And then I got approved, just a regular card. So, and this credit card, I think they only gave me like a limit of $1,000 or maybe $2,000. It was a really, really, really low limit, okay? And yeah, that it was really easy to get that one, okay? So I signed up for that one, and all the credit cards I signed up for, I try to use the sign up bonus. So whatever I did, I just used the sign up bonus, and yeah, I just continued doing that same process, right? I didn't really take out any kind of like crazy loans or any at this point, right? I just signed up for credit cards with the sign up bonus, and that's a great way to build up a credit card after the secured credit card, okay? Because the sign up bonus is basically free money, right? Let's say you go to like Citibank or whatever, right? Um, Not Citibank. I have actually a link in the description where you can use it. But Capital One, they have a really good one where you spend either 500 or $1,000, and they'll give you a free like $200. Like that's literally free $200. Like when are you ever gonna get that? That's money you're already gonna spend anyway, and the fact that you spend the bonus, which is kind of crazy, it's free money, you know. And one of the best referrals. If you want to sign up for a credit card like that, check it out. Link in the description. This is not a beginner one, right? This is a little bit more advanced, I guess. Not advanced, but like a little bit higher credit score because I think it'll say the requirement in the description. So take a look at it. I'll try to find some secured credit cards too. I'll link it down in the description if you guys want. This is only by popular demand. So if nobody comments that they want it, I won't even add it honestly. But I'll just talk about what helped me basically. Okay, so secured credit card first. Okay, do that for like half a year, up to a year. After that, about that time period, like a year or so, then you can open up your real credit card. You can open up a few at this point, right? You can open maybe one or two. I wouldn't recommend opening too many at this time because it does each time you open one, right? It's a strike on your credit. Okay, so open one, use up all the sign up bonus. Okay, once you're done with the sign up bonus, okay, or if you want to wait even longer, the longer is the better. Okay, so like if you do like a whole year and then sign up another one, that's even better. But if you finish the sign up bonus and you want to open up another one, by all means do another one because all that matters is that you're using the card and you're paying it off. Okay, that's the most important thing: using the card, paying it off. Okay, and for the sign up bonus, I don't recommend buying stuff that you can't afford. Okay, like the stuff that you don't need. Okay, buy stuff that you're already gonna pay for. Okay, and the one mistake that I had before, right, was doing that, just like buying stuff just to fulfill the requirement of the sign up bonus. No, that's not what you should do, right? You have to be able to plan ahead. Okay, so let's say you have a insurance bill coming up, right? Insurance, if you pay 6 months at a time, which I do, right? It's pretty expensive. For my car, it's very expensive. Okay, and yeah, that bill comes. You have to plan ahead. Okay, if you know that the bills come in on this date, like let's say it's February 13th, whatever, right? That's my sister's birthday. February 13th. Okay, let's say it comes on February 13th. Then by what's it? Then by January, like the middle of January, apply for a credit card. All right. Once you get approved, then you'll get that card around the beginning of February. Right. You have to be able to remember that that sign up bonus is not just for like 1 week, right? It's usually up to like 3 months sometimes. Sometimes they'll be like 2 months, maybe rare occasionally 1 month, but they usually give you like 3 months. So you get 3 months to spend that amount of money, so you don't have to rush, okay? And you have to plan accordingly. Don't just sign up for a card and just not use the bonus, right? Or not use it at all. Then you're just wasting a bonus. Right? I've made that mistake. I've missed a bonus one time, and I've been so upset at myself because I like. Well, what happened was there was just a bunch of different things that went on that like caused me to make mistakes that led me to using the wrong card. But besides the point, doesn't really matter. Okay. I ended up using it anyway because I had to buy groceries and stuff like that. There's always ways to use that money because you gotta buy groceries anyway. You gotta buy food. You gotta pay your utilities. You gotta pay your your cable bill, right? Your all these things they require a card. So you could just switch the card that you're already using, bada bing, bada boom, and now you get the sign up bonus. All right. The easiest way again is just plan a big purchase and then get a card right before that big purchase, and then use that card for that big purchase. For example, insurance. For example, uh, even like going to like Costco. Like let's say you're about to go to Costco, you're about to drop a bag. Boom, sign up for a card. Now you drop a bag, build up the points, builds up the requirement to get that bonus, right? That is the two easiest way. Now the next thing I did was finance a car. I don't recommend this honestly. Financing a car was definitely the worst decision that I made. I mean, it does build your credit, right? On-time payments and all that stuff, but it's not a good. It's not a good asset to have. All right, unless the car is helping you get more money, it's not a good asset to have, right? If anything, it just every month I gotta pay more because of the interest and all that stuff for financing it. But for me at the time, I had great credit. The interest was low. It's like 2.9% or something like that. It was like 2%. It was a wild low interest rate. And I was like, I'm gonna finance the whole thing. Finance the down payment as well. So that's what I did. I financed my whole car. Okay, and yeah, so that's another way that helps build more credit. I think that's what helped really boost it up from like the 700s to like the 800s. Really paying that off. It was about a 60k note, 60 to 70k note, right? So I got it down to 14k or something like that. Yeah, so you know, it took years, but we made a dent. And that shows consistency, shows like responsibility of like paying off debts. That really helps build your credit. Another thing is not missing any payments, right? If you have a student loan, if you have a credit card, like don't miss those payments. Okay, they are coming for you. They're not gonna just be like, oh, whatever. Right? It's gonna be with you, especially those student loans. That just make the minimum payments at least. Okay, so what helped me was I knew I had student loans. It wasn't that much, but I know there's a minimum payment that at certain times that it is due, and at a bare minimum, I always made that minimum payment, right? Because the last thing you want is to be hit with a late fee, and that will definitely affect your score. Okay, getting hit with a late fee or missed payment, that will definitely affect your score. I'm telling you right now, you think it doesn't matter, but it does matter. They write it up, they send it straight to the collector. I don't know what the recording agency, the Experian, TransUnion, whatever the shit is. They definitely report those. Like, don't act like a missed payment is like nothing, or a late payment is like nothing. Nah, that they mean something. Okay, they take that stuff very seriously because it's their money. Okay, you gotta remember when you do credit, it's their money. Okay, so yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna keep this video short. Right, this is just how I got to 800. Right, I'm not gonna give you advice on what you should do. This is just how I did it. Okay, and if you wanna follow in my footsteps, by all means, go ahead. Right, open that secured credit card, open up regular cards, and then finance a car. But I don't recommend financing the car. That's not that. I don't recommend that. If anything, buy a house. All right, save up your bread, buy a house. Use your credit to make more money. Honestly, that's I mean, if that's possible. If you have an opportunity to do that, by all means do that. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out one of my other videos or go to my channel to see what else is going on over there. All right. See you later.